the world's second largest wheat producer, India's indefinite ban on wheat exports has drawn international criticism, as well as the step has taken the wheat prices across the world on its all-time high. Now let's break down for you what's the looming crisis all about. Cut to February 23rd, Russia launched an offensive invasion of Ukraine. The wheat exports from Kyiv and Moscow plummeted, which followed the dire shortage of food grains worldwide, as both the countries account for 1/3 of global wheat exports. Adding to the crisis is the blockade on Ukrainian ports, where around 20 tons of grains in silos is waiting to be exported with no signs for this year's harvest. India then rushed to fill the gap and increased wheat exports. Statistics show a drastic increase in India's wheat exports from 5 lakh tons in 2018-2019 to 80 lakh tons in the financial year of 2021-22. The further estimates show figures is expected to reach 120 lakh tons for the financial year 2022-23. What prompted the ban? Increased exports have caused inflation in India. Wholesale wheat prices have risen by 10.7% than last year in April. Another factor is the weather extremes. Heat wave in India has devastated the cereal fields, reducing crop yields. The countries that export largely from India are Nepal, Bangladesh, China, Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, Malaysia, and Indonesia. Now, New Delhi backed the decision by saying that the step is taken to manage the overall food security for its 1.4 billion inhabitants. Before the ban, India had set a target of exporting 10 million tons of wheat this year. And then there was global criticism following India's ban.
We recommend a concrete decision on this issue at G7 meetings, to which India is invited. We also call on India to assume its responsibility as a member of G20.
We think any restrictions on exports will exacerbate the food shortages. We hope that they can, as they hear the concerns being raised by other countries, that they would reconsider that position.
Now, what lies ahead? Clearly, New Delhi's decision has been focused on being self-sufficient first, and by doing so, the prices for wheat flour and bread are likely to fall. The prices rose by 14 to 20% in the past year. And for world, the prices will go higher for indefinite period, as India's early assurance to meet the global demands gave hopes to avert global food shortage. Even though India has made exceptions for countries who are in dire need of food grains. Soaring global commodity prices have induced supply fears following the conflict in Ukraine. This further raises fears of famine and social unrest in third world countries. Exhibit A, Sri Lanka.